Industrial revolution, it is considered a cause behind globalization, the rise of globalization. This is how it is sped up, I would say. Industrial revolution is referred to the shift in the manufacturing process around the period of 1760. That is second part of the 18th century. That how industrial revolution took place and it charged the process of globalization. Roots of the first industrial revolution originated from Europe and the United States. It is considered that it happened or it used to happen from that part of the world, that is Europe and the United States of America. You may differ. After the 16th and 17th centuries, the political structure of Europe was changed. Along with political structure, there were many other social and political changes in Europe. So, with the passage of time, if you could see that there were more discoveries, more inventions, and those discoveries and inventions definitely give more space to other phenomena which may happen in the world politics or in the global economy. So globalization may be considered in one of them. In the world history, Industrial Revolution is attributed as one of the most fundamental transformation in human life. Initially, the new structure of England only encouraged private businesses. Gradually, it transformed the way of life. Industrialization, that means when raw materials are, I would say, raw farm goods are transformed into finished goods, is known as industrialization. So it was more happening in Europe and the United States of America owing to their development in industry. So they were more comfortable with adopting this phenomenon of globalization earlier. Over the period of time, economic activities were compartmentalized. There were few units of that process. Advanced regions began to develop links with the colonies. All the imperial powers like Britain, like France, like Dutch, like Americans, they have their different colonies in different parts of the world. Eventually, increased economic interaction contributed to new economic flows. Migration, new employment contributed to new economic flows. So these processes of migration and new employment, it causes that global trade activities and international transactions. If you could see that how this industrial revolution is happening, and you can also see that how these countries used to be the reason for polluting the environment. आपको नजर आ रहा होगा कि किस कदर धुआं निकल रहा है उन चिमनीज में से. तो जहां इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन आ रहा था, उसके साथ साथ ये एक वजह बनी. अगर आप देखें कि किस तरह से इन्होंने अपने इस सनती इंकलाब के साथ साथ जो हवा में एक ओजोन लेयर है अप इन द स्ट्रेटोस्फियर फ्रॉम 20 to 40 kilometers फ्रॉम द अर्थ, ये ओजोन लेयर जो है that stops the ultraviolet red rays from the sun and filters those rays which are very much detrimental for the terrestrial life. लेकिन ये सनती इंकलाब जो है उसको डिप्लीट कर रहा है उस वक्त से ओजोन लेयर को, और आज हम फेस कर रहे हैं degradation of environment. From industrial revolution onwards, different regions of the world became interconnected and interdependent. Not only global economy, but politics and cultures got more integrated. All these factors simultaneously led to the circumstances what we name as globalization today. Increased interconnectedness. This is the only one word for describing globalization, increased interconnectedness. The contemporary globalization processes are embedded in the conventional markets. In these market structures, you see that they're created by the industrial revolution. So this increased interconnectedness of multinational corporations, of World Trade Organization, international financial institutions, marketing and advertisement gave rise to globalization. When international cultural values, economic activities, social practices, and political agendas are parallel to the market principles, it leads to temporary reactions giving way to wars. Civil wars of the past centuries are self-evident for the struggle of national unification to attain a single market. Contemporary wars on international scale also authenticate the struggle of nations for globally interconnected economy and a single economic market. In fact, capitalism always tried to monopolize the capital in the world over, and especially through the force of globalization, it became easier for the capitalists to monopolize the whole market in the world. War has two essential functions, which are as following. First, it aims to remove local barriers for free economic flows, and it also encourages competition to increase efficiency. Second, war is functional as it plays an important role in increasing the demand of specific commodities. Demand also triggers productivity, investment, and profit. If you could see that this globalized world has only one agenda, one point agenda, maximization of profit. Although rapid developments have also modified the meaning of industry, yet globalization is utterly indispensable to the rationale of industrial production. Globalization has always been interlinked with industrial revolution, and therefore its future is highly dependent on industrial developments. But we see that on the one place, industrial evolution is definitely helping out to the capitalist supporters for monopolizing the market forces. On the other hand, it is also degrading the environment. So we need to learn that if globalization process is giving benefits on one hand, it is also going to harm on the other.